Law of attraction is the justice. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, I had a comment, and I'm going to read that comment to you, and it's a great comment for me to do this video because it really showcases and demonstrates the creative process and how we can change our perspective and change our life. So here's the comment. It says, I would like to see a video on getting justice or getting revenge. Is there ever a time it's okay? I can imagine there's a fine line between bringing you into low vibration and doing nothing and getting used as a doormat. I'm thinking of situations where the offender did something so bad that justice is the only answer. Would love to hear your thoughts on this. Okay, well, here we go with my thoughts on this. So let's break this down. So let's first look at this piece here. Getting used as a doormat. Okay. So here we are in the physical world, and we got one person using another person as a doormat, or you could say one person is being the doormat for another person. Whichever way you say that, you know what the situation is. So how did that situation come to be? Was it by luck or chance or some random happening or just arbitrary? And we know that it can't be that way because we know that everything is vibrational. Everything physical is a manifestation of energy. So what's the energy that brought this situation into a manifestation? So let's go backwards and work backwards and see how this came to be. Because remember that our life is a projection of our vibration. And what's going on inside of us is manifesting on the outside of us. So we know we have a conscious and a subconscious mind. And we know that they're both broadcasting at the same time. Your subconscious beliefs are going to be broadcasting to the law of attraction. So is your conscious mind. And whatever the dominant vibration is, whether it's high or low, that's what the law of attraction is going to hook you up with. That's its job. It's the energy manager of the universe. It's equal for all of us. No exceptions to the rule. Whatever you broadcast for a vibration is the vibration that you're going to get back in some form that represents that vibration. So let's say you have a belief in yourself of unworthiness. Let's say you feel unworthy, not good enough, wondering if you can have what you want, if you deserve to have what you want. So that's a low vibration. We know that's a low vibration because those thoughts are out of alignment with who we really are, because we're born perfect, successful, very valuable to the universe, amazing gifts and talents and unique and passionate ways to use them. We're all just absolutely brilliant beings. Couldn't be any more worthy or deserving, because as soon as any contrast happens, then our inner being instantly gives us what we want. Instantly as a vibrational reality. And then we can receive that. Or if our vibration is low, we're not going to receive it, because to receive it, we have to be high vibration. If we're low vibration, then we're going to invite something different, which is low vibration based, and we're not going to like that. So we can say then, from what I just said here, that if there is a doormat situation going on, that's a low vibration situation. And each person is responsible for their vibration. So if one person has that unworthiness vibration going on, the other person has another vibration going on that may also be unworthiness, but there could be some other faulty beliefs going on there as well. But regardless, there's an energy match going on here. The law of attraction put these two people together because they had a match at that level, and that's the experience. So if we go back to the comment here, then we see a word like the offender. I'm thinking of situations where the offender did something so bad. Well, we want to replace that word offender with attractor, because we are attractors. We're receivers. And so the word offender, although we use it to identify things on the physical plane, in the creative process, the word doesn't make sense, because we're all getting what's a vibrational match to our energy. And that's a beautiful thing to know, because although it's a bit of a hard pill to swallow at first when you think, oh, I'm responsible, I'm the one responsible for these situations in my life, that at first may give you a little pinch, but then you go to the place where you say, well, wait now, if I'm responsible for being in a situation where I'm being treated like a doormat, it must be true that I could change my energy and attract a situation where I was being treated in very lovely ways with a lot of respect and appreciation and whatnot. And the answer to that is yes, you absolutely can do that. So you see, very quickly you turn the corner and realize that there's not really an offender in the vibrational sense, that you're an attractor, and you tune your energy to the vibration that you want. So if you get your self-worth going, in this example, and you start feeling your true worthiness and your self-respect and your self-acceptance, and you get that all in good alignment, then that energy to the law of attraction is going to change. Now you're supplying a high vibration energy instead of the low vibration of unworthiness. Law of attraction is going to hook you up with some different people. The doormatty people go away, and somebody that comes in is somebody that reflects your vibration of self-love and everything, and you're going to really like that situation. So you get to decide, what it is that your experience is going to be in your daily life. You get to decide. You're the creator of your reality, so you're deciding how your life plays out and who the characters are, and even how those characters come to you. We all do that, and the law of attraction takes care of matching vibrations so that the people in our life are a match to that vibration. So again, going back here, our vibration is the projector and our life is the movie. So all the things, people, and everything showing up are just simply vibrational matches to what we got going on. And then you can see that we don't, now that we understand that, we're not thinking about getting justice or getting revenge. We're thinking about, oh, I want to change my vibration. And here's maybe a stretch for you, but you can look at that person and to yourself, not to them, in your own mind you say, and thank you for letting me know that I'm broadcasting that low vibration, because without this situation I wouldn't know that, and then I wouldn't make the correction and get the better experience that I want. So I'm very appreciative of that awareness, right? So we're not thinking about getting justice or getting revenge, because if we look at the vibration of revenge, that's definitely a low vibration. And when you think like that, then you're going to bring more stuff to yourself that you're not going to like. So we want to get away from that, and we want to get more into the language of attracting and receiving and being the creator of our reality. And those things empower us, and we can get our own justice by changing our vibration and getting back what matches that. You see, the law of attraction is the justice of the universe, because it will always give you what's a match to your vibration. So you can get your own justice. You're not going to get that anywhere else. And that word getting, we want to be aware of that, because typically we are receivers. So if we're trying to get something, we want to say, well, I want to receive something. I'm not going to get something. I'm going to receive something. How do I receive what I want? Well, I got to tune my vibration to it. So if I want an experience with people that's one of respect and upliftment and kindness and helpfulness and those kinds of things, then I've got to tune my vibration that when I think of people, that's the kind of energy I think about people, that I like the idea of that. You see, you're putting yourself in the experience of that. That's tuning yourself to that vibration, and you can do that without any condition. You can do that in your mind, and the law of attraction doesn't know it's real in the physical world or it's in your vibrational. It's just going to take that vibration and hook you up with that experience. So there is no victims on the planet. There can be no victims because nobody is doing anything to you. They're just showing up in your life in accordance with your vibration. Now, let's be clear on this. Now, if somebody does show up in your life and you've got such a vibration that you get assaulted, okay, so you take responsibility for the vibration, but you still call the authorities and you have that thing dealt with. You don't just let that person walk away, because their vibration obviously is low to be doing that, and they're going to pay. The law of attraction is going to make sure they get the justice that matches their vibration. And part of that is you contacting the authorities to deal with that. That's part of what comes back to them. So even in a court of law, where we call that's the justice system, people maybe what goes on there, it may come out, to be accurate or not, but whether a person gets what matches their vibration, that's always going to be the case. So no matter what a court decides, if it's accurate or not, if you got a low vibration, the law of attraction is going to be your justice. And so you want to offer a high vibration at all times, so that the justice you're getting is the kind that you like, and that is that you're attracting the things that you want. So we definitely want to take responsibility for everything that's happening in our life. It's vibrational responsibility. And as we know, the creative process, and something like that happens to us, say we feel like we're being treated like a doormat. That's contrast. That's a natural contrast that comes. And one way that it comes is because we have a belief about ourselves, and again, I'm saying unworthiness, and that brings us together with that situation, and then that's the contrast. That makes us know what we want. We don't really like that kind of treatment. We want kindness. We want appreciation, and we want respect. See, so instantly our inner being knows that. From that contrast, it's a celebration and sets up the experiences as a vibrational reality. And then we can start to receive them right away now, by focusing on the positive aspects of the contrast, being thankful for the awareness and the asking and the joy of the new experiences that are on the way. You can be sure that those respectful relationships are on the way. And as you tune your vibration to that, then those other people go away that have that other low vibration that comes with that behavior, and they're gone out of your life. You see, you don't have to say anything, really. You can just change your energy, tune your vibration to what you want, and the law of attraction will take care of moving all the players around. And that's the way that's the ease of life. Again, I've had a recent video called Effortless Life. Again, another aspect that tells us it's effortless is if we tune our vibration to what we want, the law of attraction will move all the pieces around the board so that everything lines up for us, and it feels and it comes to us as we like. So it's very, very important that we understand that the law of attraction is the energy manager, and it's doing its job perfectly. And if you are experiencing something in your physical life that you don't like, it's because you offered a vibration to the law of attraction, and it found a matching vibration and brought you together with it. So we can see from this comment that we do not want to seek any kind of justice or revenge. In a situation like that, we just want to recognize that we are offering some energy that brought that situation to us. And depending on what it is, in a situation like that, you may want to say, okay, move away from that person, and then get your energy lined up. In other situations, sometimes we draw things from people that are not too bad. We don't like them, but this would be the case, let's say, in a relationship. So your partner is behaving in a certain way. Well, you don't want to just up and leave if it's something that you don't like it, but you prefer something different. Because quite frankly, in relationships, that's natural to happen, that there's going to be contrast in a relationship. And when you see something you don't like, you don't make that your focus. You keep focusing on all the positive aspects that you have, and know that that new thing that you want, that different thing you want, is a vibrational reality. And as you focus positively on your partner, you're going to bring that into the relationship. Now, even in this doormat situation, that could be true. So if you have a really good connection with your partner, but they have that tendency of that behavior, you could look away from that and ignore it and focus on their positive aspects and focus and tune into, you really like respect in the relationship, and you like appreciation, and you like all those kinds of things. And you could literally draw that from your partner. Now, if the vibrational divide is too much, the law of attraction will remove that person from your life. It'll take you apart and put you each with different people. But what's important here is you get to decide. You can handle it any way you want to in the physical plane, but ultimately you want to recognize that you've got a low vibration going on. You want to correct that, and so that you're tuned into the experience that you want. And then, of course, the law of attraction will deliver that. And anything that life caused you to ask for, your inner being set it up. So the law of attraction is going to set you up with the path of details to receive that. And if you're low vibration, it's just going to keep connecting you with those same kinds of things that you do not like. So that is how that's my thoughts on this comment, and how you handle that vibrationally, and how you understand it vibrationally. Very important that we understand life vibrationally, because that takes away all the blame and judgment and all that kind of thing, because we look at a situation and we don't like it, and we just say, okay, I understand that. I don't like it, but I do understand it. And from that perspective, I accept it. I accept it vibrationally. I accept it as the manifestation of my energy. I accept it on that basis. I do not accept the details of the behavior. That's not what I'm accepting. I'm accepting the fact that I offered energy that brought it to me. So now I've made peace with it vibrationally, and now I'll focus on the thought and the feeling of the experience that I want, and therefore I'm tuned into it. And as I stay there and not get distracted and start thinking negative feeling thoughts about the situation, now the new preferred situation will manifest and take the place of the one that's there now. Okay, so very important that we understand that. It's kind of mind-blowing to think that this is the way that life works, and we grow up and we don't understand, we don't get taught any of this. All the education we get, and we don't get this knowledge of life that tells us how it all works and why we're the creator of our reality and how we do it. So it's good that we're getting it now. And so let it sink in, and work on it every day. As I talk about in these videos, you want to get back to being the creator of your reality. Take charge of your vibration. Use the things in your life for vibrational awareness. Retune your vibration so that you're causing new manifestations to come into your life that you like. And you're going to like life just fine. It's going to be a really fun ride when you get onto this and you take control of your vibration. That's the message for today. I'll leave it there. And if you have any questions, leave them on the post, and have yourself a great day.